What's going on, guys? HQ420 here. You know what the deal is. You know how I get down when I come around. I am back. I'm in the building. The beat is hot. The single is fresh, no doubt. First time to the channel, stop hesitating. Subscribe button down there. Hit it for me for your daily dose of news and commentary with a twist from your boy. It's going to change your life. Trust me on this. Today's video, Disney. What's the deal? They cutting 28,000 jobs. Let's jump into this. Alright, article right here. Disney to lay off 28,000 workers, citing COVID shutdown and California's unwillingness to lift restrictions. Now, we all know what's going on in California. But if your crib ain't burned up, then you flat broke. But Governor Gavin Newsom, man, he won't let go of the reins. Man, he's strangling folks out. He got the garrote out there on you. He gonna strangle you out to purity, take your head clean off your shoulders. It's just no holds barred out there. So if you're able to stay afloat in California, Bo, you were doing something impressive right now. You've got to have your hands in the government or something like that. So Disney has announced that it will lay off 28,000 employees in the United States across its parks, experiences, and products unit as a result of coronavirus-related closures and limited capacity operations. And we all know about the limited capacity. I keep telling folks about these restrictions. I said, bud, if they keep putting these restrictions on businesses, it's just going to be more and more people who get laid off. Well, not fired. Let's just get serious. Furloughed, Bo, you almost guaranteed to be fired. I got to be serious with people. I said, man, if the F-bomb drops out their mouth, furlough, Bo. When they come up to you and they're like, hey, man, we got to furlough you, Bo, you're like, man, I'm done. I got to go find a job today. I got to get right because, man, I'm probably not coming back. Not right now. But like hospitality, entertainment, Bo, they must not want that stuff to exist. They want you to be as depressed as possible. And we know that's big money around theme parks. Cost you about $200 to get in. I don't know if it's that much. It's probably that much. I don't know. Last time I went to Florida was, I think, like 6 years ago. But you'll bust up a family of four, bust up $5,000 real quick. That thing could get chewed right up. So of course, Josh DeMario, he's the chair of Disney Parks, made the announcement Wednesday in a memo to employees. Dang, a memo. Man sent me a sheet of paper. He emailed it to me. Said, bud, I'm sorry, but I got to cut ties. It said they're forced to reduce the size of our team. As you can imagine, a decision of this magnitude is not easy. For the last several months, our management team has worked tirelessly to avoid having to separate anyone from the company. We've cut expenses, suspended capital projects, furloughed our cast members while still paying benefits, and modified our operations to run as efficiently as possible. However, we simply cannot responsibly stay fully staffed while operating in such limited capacity. Look, Bo, I don't care what you do out here. If ain't nobody going to the theme park and you're not getting no money coming in, Bo, you ain't going to be able to keep employing people. That's what I was trying to say. Now, everybody who talks to me about lives and stuff, and that's fair enough, people dying or whatever, but sometimes this stuff is worse than death. These folks right here, they get thrown out, they ain't got no job. Now, a lot of these people they're saying are the part-timers that get cut, but they also got salary people who get cut as well. Now, if you ain't expecting this, and especially if you're out there in California, the stuff ain't cheap around that joint. You look up and you ain't sure how you're going to feed your family. But I don't know, death or not sure how to feed your family, that might cause death. If you don't eat, you will die. I keep trying to let people know that. They're like, oh man, you just care about the economy. You just care about money. I said, but I hate to tell you, but you're going to need some money to buy some food. I don't know where folks forgot that. But look, bud, the food bank going to be able to run for so long giving all this food away. They're going to run short. This is all there is to it. It said, as heartbreaking as it is to take this action, heartbreaking. Come on, the chairman talking about it's heartbreaking. Are you getting cut too, bruh? Come on now. It said this is the only feasible option we have in light of prolonged impact of COVID-19 on our business, including limited capacity due to physical distancing requirements and continued uncertainty regarding the duration of the pandemic. Well, why don't you do this? Why don't you just open the joint up? Just say, man, well, look, we opening the joint up, but I understand. I respectfully disagree, Mr. Gavin Newsom. Respectfully disagree. I'm opening up fully. No restrictions. We're a corporation, and I'm getting things done around here. You can try to send some folks out here if you want to, but we're gonna be operating at full capacity because I need folks to be able to come in and do their thing. Now, would you have as many folks as you usually do? Probably not. But that would be a good haven for people who were just trying to get away from the hustle and bustle and the nonsense. Because I still do think there's quite a few people out there who would still go out and do things if they were available. Trust me, I'm one of them. If the stuff was available, I'd go do it. But it just ain't available. Well, main thing I want to do is go play basketball, but it ain't available unless you like I don't know, an athlete or something like that, or somebody that somebody thinks they're gonna be able to make some money off of you in the future. Then you can get in the gym then to play basketball. So it says in a statement, Damari noted that 2/3 of the laid off employees were part-time workers. He declined to break down the layoffs by individual part locations. So he ain't break it down like that. But look, 2/3 of the layoffs part-time workers. So maybe they were part-time there, part-time somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? To get or full-time somewhere else, and then trying to cobble this money together. Because like I said, especially in California, stuff like that. But whoo, boy, the stuff over there, man. You have your little cot cost you $1,500 a month. Stay in your cot. I mean, that thing be a one bedroom, half bath. It said, man, I got to wash my rear in the sink. I mean, they ain't even give me a full bath. Toilet, no mirror. I mean, it's tough like that. I'll get one of them little mirrors, hold it up, make sure I look all right, make sure my teeth are good. So, CNN previously reported that Disney's profit plunged 91% in the first 3 months. Now, that's of 2020 coronavirus outbreak. So that's 91% is a good number. Now, it ain't quite as big a number as AMC Theaters, which they say is almost 100%. I mean, 91%, you still got 9%. Almost 100%, I like 99.99. You got 0.1% revenue coming in, and that ain't going to cut the cheese. So, according to CNBC, Disney Parks Experience and Products Unit accounts for 37% of the company's revenue, which totals $69.6 billion. But they be killing it around that joint. So, of course, right here, they're laying specific blame on California. The special blame. It's, y'all. I'm gonna lay this all at y'all's doorstep for the company's losses, as the state pandemic policy has not allowed Disneyland or California Adventure in Anaheim to open in any capacity since March. And the majority of Disney profit comes from its U.S. operations. So I think they got some overseas. They got one in China, if I'm correct. They got a couple other places. But of course, most of the stuff's gonna come. Oh, here we go. Other parks. I'm sorry, Paris, Japan, Shanghai, Hong Kong. Dang, bro. Shanghai, Hong Kong, Paris, Japan. Okay, so they got some somewhere else, but I guess they're not as profitable as U.S. location. Which I know. I mean, entertainment around the U.S., but that's all we were doing, So I ain't surprised by that. So DeMario made a note this Wednesday saying the company's coronavirus woes has been exacerbated in California by the state's unwillingness to lift restrictions that will allow Disneyland to reopen. So boom, there it is. He said, man, California, I'm blaming it on you. Everybody playing the blame game. Here's what I'm trying to figure out. Disney ain't got enough money laying to the wayside to pay these folks, at least for a few more weeks. Can they get some severance pay? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I mean, that's what I want to know. Dang, bud. I mean, Disney got Marvel. They got Disney Plus. They got the theme parks. They got all kind of stuff. It said, Bo, we just cooked, man. I just can't keep paying. But here's the whole thing, bud. These CEOs, now I seen a chart here with Disney's total debt, and that thing skyrocketed right here. But a lot of times these companies they end up doing a little stock buybacks by the CEOs, and they end up filling their pockets up, and then they kick the workers to the side. You know what I'm saying? And so you'd be like, "Oh, bud." I mean, they be done cut all kind of folks from the job. Then you look up, and they done paid themselves about $4-5 million. You say, hold on a second. So you mean to tell me I get punted from my job? I'm making $16-17 an hour. You can't pay me, but you managed to be able to funnel about $10 million into your account. I'm trying to figure out what the deal is. That's what I want to know. So, right here, DeMario said to our California government officials, particularly at the state level, I encourage you to treat theme parks like you would do other sectors. Help us reopen. You need to help yourself, okay? That's what I'm trying to tell people. Help yourself. Man, don't look to the government to help you because, man, when the government gets their hands involved in it, it's usually going to get screwed up and it ain't going to be profitable. Let's just say that. Said we need guidelines that are fair, equitable. Now, Bo, just open your doors, man. That's what I'm saying. Folks always ask me, man, I'll be glad when we get past this. Well, we'll get past it once you get off your ass and start doing stuff and say, man, I'm done with it, bud. Whatever happens, happens. People act like this is the first year people died or something. And you know what I hear from people? Oh, man, we don't know the long-term effects. Well, damn it, when are we going to know it? No, it's been 7 months, and nobody still don't know nothing, yet they going to have a vaccine for me. I'm trying to figure it out. If y'all know it, let me know. Your boy wants to know. My body craves the knowledge. I want the knowledge from them. So they said the longer we wait, the more devastating the impact would be to the Orange County, Anaheim communities. And those places getting wiped out anyway. But I mean, it's real bad. Of course, the media update reportedly showcased Disney updated safety measures, including sanitizing stations, mask requirements, and cashless pay that have been effectively implemented at its other parks. In closing on this, I want somebody to remember that last thing down there, the mask requirements. Of course, usually when you have mask requirements anywhere, it gives. I know what people think. Oh, masks make people feel more comfortable going somewhere, but when everybody's wearing masks, you're automatically thinking that everybody's got some type of nuclear bomb that's going to come out their mouth and just straight up blow your whole body up. That's the way folks are looking at it. And I don't know if y'all remember a video I made probably about a month ago about Disney kicking out the family that had the 7-year-old kid who had autism, who couldn't wear a mask, of course, with a sensory disorder. And I got a lot of flack on that video, but people are like, oh man, the kid can have COVID, he can kill folk too. Kid kill folk too. You see how folks look at stuff? And so they kicked that kid out, all that money, the revenue, stuff like that. So I wonder how many people's gotten, who said they can't come in because of a mask, or the kids couldn't wear a mask, they couldn't come in. I wonder how many people they've kicked out. And to the employees that were doing the bidding of these corporate people who have got the money, have got the cachet, can buy their own stocks back and make money on them. How many of y'all got kicked to the curb while you were kicking folks out that were trying to come to Disney World? Let me know. Let me know. Of course, not the one in California, but the one in Florida. Let me know how many folks were you kicking out? And were you cut from your job? I keep telling people, man, stop doing the bidding of these corporate oligarchs, man. Because you need to be unified in your response too. But look, man, we can't be kicking folk out. We need every dime we can get. No, but they'll put some restrictions down there on you. Oh yeah, you need to kick them to the curb because we trying to save lives. And at the same time, they'd be firing you right on the back end while they filling their pockets up. And I know I sound a little irritated on this video, but it's because I am, man. Because I see stuff like this. And I had a gentleman comment on one of my last videos that I made with Mark Cuban, and how people are hurting, people are getting evicted, and yet you've got your companies telling you to kick folks out when they don't have a mask. It's like, bud, if we're kicking people out, how are we going to get money? We need the money so I can keep this job. I need to keep this job so I can pay my bills, pay rent, eat, all that good jazz. So, I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. If it makes sense to y'all, let me know. So this is it's something like a recovery right here. Cutting 28,000 workers, but it ain't recovering nothing. That's a little tough. So let me know what y'all think about in the comment section below. As always, like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when I post in the future. I will catch you on the next one. Peace out.